Today I'm covering the area of youth unemployment. Youth unemployment is an area of concern within the UK. Youth unemployment is defined as the age group of between 16-18 to the age group of 24. Typically, the youth may feel that they haven't got the options that are available. So here we have the situation where the youngsters may be stood outside Job Centre Plus. UK has seen a record development of youth unemployment in previous 12-24 months, and you can see on YouTube there are many videos in relation to this. The BBC have monitored it closely, and although it's a national and international problem, certainly within the UK market has tried to look at ways of resolving it. We can see very quickly by looking through YouTube that there are many areas of resources being used for the youth to actually communicate their concerns and their anger and their stress over the lack of opportunity. The Office for National Statistics itself has produced videos looking at the statistics in relation to youth unemployment, and these are publicised on YouTube. But you'll also note that there are other videos as well, where people are debating and looking at areas like unemployment for older people as well, and the reflection that that has. The youth unemployment issue, having hit the 1 million bracket in November 11, became something that was a highly debated issue. We can see here that there was a debate that occurred on national television. We also notice here on the right hand side record high youth unemployment in actual fact being discussed. There have been many different answers or solutions that have been put forward. The Youth Parliament. Youth unemployment we cannot avoid. This particular publication, which is available, looks at the areas where youth unemployment is at its worst. Take note. David Miliband from the Labour Party has been involved within this report and its delivery. More about that later. Change agents. Money has been resourced into various areas in relation to youth unemployment, and students are seen as an area where encouragement is required and new opportunities are required. Resources have been put into this particular area. But is it just the student arena and the politicians that are doing something? No, even the church has become involved. In the Church Urban Fund, Tackling Poverty Together, a report was produced that looked at youth unemployment, and research has become available in this particular area. Workshops occurred and were run in areas like London, where good best practice was actually put forward. And if you want to know more about that, then please contact us and we can tell you more about it. So, from here, where do we go? Well, let's look at the DirectGov's website and see what we have. The youth contract, the 1 billion youth contract to tackle youth unemployment, published on 4th of April. This was the government's latest move to try to work more closely with employers and businesses to see if there were ways in which they could resource support. This involved the areas like payments to encourage employers to recruit young people, extra $250,000 work experience places, apprentices, etc. This is the information that was made available directly on the site. And this was targeted at the 18 to 24-year-old bracket. So what did that involve? Well, the Department of Work and Pensions newsroom put out a bulletin on the 2nd of April 2012, the boost for employment young people as youth contract opens for business. And this looked more in depth at the information being available, with quotes from the Deputy Prime Minister Nick Clegg, the Employment Minister Chris Grayling, and also the Skills Minister and the CBI, all trying to develop things together. Twitter has been seen as a potential area where communication with the youth would be relevant. And here you see youth contract being one of the ways of communication. And comments were coming in, and various job centres made use of this particular resource to promote what was available. The youth contract also had a number of key initiatives, including voluntary work and wage incentives, and other information like apprenticeship wage incentives. And the apprenticeship website itself at apprenticeships.org.uk. What were the trade unions doing? Well, the trade unions on the TUC website looked at youth unemployment increases in 97% of the UK in the last year, in November 2011, and are looking closely at this particular area and how they can develop options and resources. CJSS has tried to compile a list of videos and material, links, etc. that may benefit individual people, and also give you an overview of the national situation with youth unemployment. You'll note that there is here the JSA claim section for 18 to 24, giving an overall figure in each area as to what the likely unemployment figures are. The ONS takes the data on a month-by-month basis and actually makes that available online to give you statistically where youth unemployment is likely to be at its highest. Here we have that particular graph, and as you can see, a gradual playing of this will actually show you the changes and how they've actually occurred in any particular area. And you'll see that the graph here shows changes and here shows changes. You will see the various areas of highest unemployment with the colours here featured and information featured actually on the screen. This provides a substantial amount of information visually to anybody undertaking or wishing to undertake research within any local government area. Youth unemployment is a priority for the South East. The BBC have closely monitored the issue of youth unemployment, and regularly articles appearing within the BBC and other aspects of media in this respect. We can see the global effects on youth unemployment as well through the business section and the statistics that are available for the International Labour Organization. And finally, this presentation was developed and created by myself, John Fairest, with further information available on these two websites. If you have any inquiries, please ask, and please just contact us through the internet. Thank you very much. We look forward to your comments.